Hi guys, and welcome to another complete booster box opening for the Tap and Play official 2018 England Cricket Trading Cards. Of course, a limited edition collection, limited to 8,000 retail boxes on sale of this product. Once they're sold, they're sold. We've got some more to open, a full box here. As you see, we've got our sorting tray as well, so we're going to attempt to sort the cards during the video as well. So I will need your guys' help, of course, as we're going to put them in tens and then the insert cards at the front there to see how many we get within the box. So without further ado, let's get straight open. There's the odds for the packs. Of course, if you haven't already seen any of the previous videos on the Cricket Attacks boxes, be sure to click the link in the corner there and you'll find the playlist where you can select your favourite one. So let's get on to opening these packs. So we start off with Liam Dawson, England Lions, Sam Northeast, Stephen Finn, Nick Gubbins, Moeen Ali, and we start with a Fire and Ice, as you see there, Tom Curran and Jonny Bairstow. So that's our first insert, which of course is the second most common insert, so we'll pop that in there. Silver parallels will go in there, and then we're going to put 0 to 10, for example, in the first one, and so on. So we've got number 84, so that will go in the 80s, the 30s there, the 10s as we sort through, and away we go onto our second pack. So that's a good start there. Onto our second pack, where we have Alex Hales, Joe Clark, Catherine Brunt, Ben Stokes, Hasib Hamed, and we've got our first shiny card there, silver parallel, which we shall put that way round in that section there. Let's file these others, so 60s, 20s, 40s, 10s and 30s. So you can see at the end of the video the exact variation we get per box. As we move on to our next pack, we've got one of these grounds there. It's the Oval, of course. Chris Wokes, Keaton Jennings, the captain of England Lions, Sarah Taylor. Then we've got Jake Ball, and our first national pride, which is Alistair Cook. So we'll pop him in there first, in the end one there. Then we've got the 90s, 20s, 20s, 50s and 80s again there. On to our next packet, where we have Liam Plunkett, Kate Cross, Gary Ballance, Natasha Farrant, Chris Wokes, and finally silver foil of Dawid Malan, as you see. So we shall pop these in. 40s, first one there between 1 and 10, and 70s, first one of those as well. Into our next pack, where we have Sam Billings, Dawid Malan. Of course, we've just seen the silver parallel card of him. Alex Davies, England Lions, Ben Duckett, Anya Shrubsole, and our next national pride, which is Morgan. So let's file the rest of these quickly. Of course, the number on this collection on the back, and 56, which will go in the corner there. On to our next pack, where we start off with Moeen Ali, Sam Curran, Jonny Bairstow, Tom Helm, Stephen Finn, and our next silver, which is of Liam Plunkett test card. So next up in here, and they're all in. Onto our next packet, where we have Daniel Hazel, Moeen Ali, David Willey bowling and batting in a row there, Chris Wokes, and silver shiny of Liam Dawson, One Day International. So let's file those. Oops, 90s has gone the wrong one there. 70s and 90s again. On to our next pack, where we have Liam Dawson, Sam Northeast, Stephen Finn, Nick Gubbins, Moeen Ali, and a portrait card, this time of Moeen Ali as well. So our portrait has been pulled, number P3. We've had no milestones yet, as you see. There we go in there, and then we'll pop that portrait in there, and we shall file the rest. So 30s, 10s, 30s again, and 60s. On to our next pack, where we have Alex Hales, Joe Clark, Catherine Brunt, Ben Stokes, Hasib Hameed, and finally Stephen Finn, One Day International, silver foil there. So filing these, there we go, number 33. And on to our next packet, where we pull Sam Billings, Darwin Milan, Alex Davies, Ben Duckett, Anya Shrubsole, and National Pride card of Joe Root. And pop those in. So in they go. Oop, he's dropped down the back there. We'll grab that later. On to our next pack, where we've got Moeen Ali, Sam Curran, Johnny Bairstow, Tom Helm, Stephen Finn, and Tom Helm England Lions silver shiny card. So those are all popped in nicely. On to our next, where we have Mark Wood, Jack Leach, Stuart Broad. You've got the Edgbaston ground, followed by Fran Wilson, and our first milestone card, as you see there, which is of Joe Root. Very cool. So that can go in there. And then file the rest of these in their order, 90s and number 58. Our next pack brings us Plunkett, Cross, Balance, Ferrant, Chris Wokes, and England Lions George Garton silver shiny. As the rest go in. And on to the next. Making steady progress through the pack. Here we have the Oval, Chris Wokes, Keaton Jennings, Sarah Taylor, Jake Ball, and Joe Root again. That's our second Joe Root National Pride of the box opening. So you can see a fair selection of the base cards coming out quite nicely in the packs. Here we have Chris Jordan, Jenny Gunn, Adil Rashid, Sam Billings, Laura Marsh, and we have another milestone, this time Chris Wokes, as you see there. That's cool. And let's pop the rest in. 70s, 80s and 50s there. Of course, putting these base cards in their order, it's a lot easier to sort out afterwards, as you can understand. We've got our next Fire and Ice, which is Hazel and Heaven Knight. There's the Fire and Ice cards. And they go in there. On to our next packet, where we continue on with Morgan, Mahmood, Alistair Cook, Jamie Porter, Headingley, and finally Johnny Bairstow silver parallel. So you can see there coming out their regularity. The next pack, which brings us Rashid, checklist card, Parkinson, Butler, Jake Ball, and National Pride of Moeen Ali, the spinner, of course. That's number 1 in the collection, the checklist. And on to our next, which brings us Morgan, Mahmood, Cook, Porter, Emerald Headingley, and finally a silver parallel of the England Lions, Dominic Bess. Dominic Bess. So on to the next packet, where we've got Rashid, Checklist, Parkinson, Butler, Ball, and Moeen Ali again, National Pride card. Of course, those National Pride cards are fairly common, or probably the most common insert in the collection, of course. So we will see duplicates of them, as there's only 6 in that subset. Next pack brings us Bairstow, Livingston, Vince, Dawson, Winfield, and silver parallel of Josh Butler. So we'll pop him away first and push these others in to their order. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, just smash that thumbs up button. That'll be greatly appreciated. And of course, be sure to check out some of the previous cricket card openings, of course, alongside where we've done binder covers and the full checklist for the collection, available to you guys online for free, of course. Looks like a Fire and Ice this time. Chris Wokes and Morgan, Fire and Ice card there. Let's get these others filed, which are inside that packet. Next pack brings us Lords, Liam Dawson, Jason Roy again, both batting cards there, Beth Langston, and Laura Marsh silver parallel card. The next pack we open has Joe Root, Tom Curran, Joe Root again, Natalie, Alex Hales, and a Fire and Ice card of Broad and Moeen Ali there. Fire and Ice, of course, very similar to the Double Trouble football cards, which is the best way of explaining that insert. Let's see what else we've got. Of course, be sure to check out the competition video if you're watching this fairly close to upload, of course, where we're giving away a free box, which you can see in the background there, of the cards, so you can open them for yourselves. Of course, a randomised winner, lucky winner, will be one of those, so check out that competition video when it goes online. Always keep a check on the Football Cards and Stickers YouTube videos, of course, so you don't miss those competition videos. There's James Anderson National Pride card, as we pop the base in their respective places. And in this pack we get Wood, Joe Root, Folkes, Roland Jones, Stoneman, and Edgbaston, their silver shiny parallel. As we pop the rest in there, let's carry on. See what we can grab in this pack. Here we have Daniel Wyatt, Dan Lawrence, Georgia Elwes, Crane, Stokes, and another milestone card, this time of the fantastic Ben Stokes there. Milestone card, that's fantastic stuff. So 60, 30s, 40s, 20s and 70s as we carry on. Let's see what we can grab in this one. Here we have Butler, Jennings, Hartley, Stokes, Plunkett, and our next National Pride card, which is our second James Anderson of the box. Just pop the rest in there. Continuing on, we've got Wood, Root, Folkes, Roland Jones, Stoneman, and Sam Billings silver parallel. And on to the next, where we have Wyatt, Lawrence, Elwis, Crane, Stokes, and our second Moeen Ali and Stuart Broad Fire and Ice card. Here we have the Emirates Old Trafford ground, Jake Ball, Beaumont, Morgan, Tymon Mills, and Adil Rashid silver parallel. Oh, there's the number 100 in the card set, as you see. So it looks like, based on box openings, you will have a very good chance if you open a box of getting a complete base set, I would say. It looks like they're fairly well spread out as we head towards the end of our box. Here we've got Liam Dawson, Anderson, Coughlin, Bairstow, Amy Jones, and Alistair Cook National Pride. So let's pop these in. And this is our penultimate pack, as you see there. We've just got one pack left after this. So let's hope for some decent cards in this last bit. Here we've got Old Trafford again, Jake Ball, Bowman, Morgan, Mills, and we complete with Stuart Broad, as you see there. Stuart Broad Test Silver Parallel. Our second number 100 card in 2 packets, as you see there. You can see some of the packets do repeat on themselves in runs, as you see on the cards, because there's only 100 base cards, of course, in the collection. Right, so our final pack of the box opening. We finish off with Butler, Bess, Plunkett, Heaven Knight, George Garton England Lions card, and finally we have Jenny Gunn silver parallel for the England women's team. So let's file the rest of these and then we'll have a look at our insert rates. So whoops, put that in the wrong one there. That's 40s and 30s go in there. Right, so let's have a look at our inserts. So National Pride, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course, 1 in every 4 packets in the box, so that worked out perfectly. Fire and Ice, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those in the box. Meanwhile, Milestones, we have 3, as you see there, Ben Stokes, Chris Wokes and Joe Root. And the Portrait, of course, which is found 1 in every 36 packs, so you'd be lucky to get one in a box there of the 36 packs. We got Moeen Ali number P3. And that is the rarest card we pulled in that box opening. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure you smash that like button. If you're not already a subscriber of the Football Cards and Stickers YouTube channel, please consider subscribing and clicking on that notification bell just under the description there, so you can be notified as and when new videos are uploaded. Please check out the England cricket playlist on our channel there to see all the videos as we do binder updates. We give away binder covers, etc. There's a competition, as I mentioned earlier, to win a complete unopened box for one lucky subscriber. And of course, I'll see you guys all in future videos. But until then, adios.